Guys, just want to do a little shop tour for you. I've never done one before. Let you guys see kind of where I'm at all day, grinding away, and just a little bit on how these are made and where. Before I get started, I just want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for your support, because without you guys, literally none of this is possible. So thank you very much to every one of you. Alright, let's get started. This is my door. This is where I come in. As you can see, there's no doorknob because I got locked in there and had to bust the door open. That was always fun. So yeah, that's where I come in the morning and give you guys just a little basic overview of my shop. That's the finishing table over there. Another table. Everything doubles as a table in here because I don't have a lot of room. So, you see like my dryer, yeah, it doubles as a table. Alright. So let's get started here. I guess here's how the steel comes in. This is how I get it. In 48-inch long sections of whatever thickness that I need or width that I need for whatever I'm making at the time. And I trace them or draw them right on there just like that. If I have templates, I'll use the templates and trace them on. There's my cat. She's a kind of a pain sometimes, but she's a good girl. Alright. So yeah, this is how it comes in. Here's my CNC, guys. Everybody asks me, what CNC do you use? I don't use any CNC. I cut it out on a $60 Harbor Freight Portaband, and that piece of crap actually works phenomenal. I had an $800 Porta cable that this thing would just run circles around. It's ridiculous how well that thing works. So yeah, I cut it up on that. There's the 1x30 Harbor Freight, man. We all start out on this. If you're just starting or you're thinking about starting to try and make a knife or something like that, get one of these. We all have started out on it, and we all pretty much keep it because although it's a piece of shit, it's a useful piece of shit. So you'll see these in some famous knife makers. Look at Jake Hoback Knives, man. He uses one of these to sharpen all of his blades. It's ridiculous, but it works. So yeah, sorry for the lighting over there. My lamp burned out, but it's alright. We can still see a little bit. So this is one of the main work tables. My vise, everything pretty much gets done over there and assembled over there a little bit. The smaller drill press is one I started out on, and I still use it. I use it a lot. Actually, I usually use that one and the big one at the same time with two different drill bits in it. This way it kind of speeds up the process a little bit. This thing is a beast, and it's nice. It's got like an oscillating feature so that this will come up and down and do all types of stuff. Very good. Keep some of my common size drill bits that I use a lot right on this tray here. Some carbide bits and stuff like that, so that they're just easily accessible. That's my ghetto rigged exhaust fan. Hey, it works, man. Blows all the crap out of the air, all the carbon fiber dust and whatnot. Bench grinder so that I can sharpen my bits on the fly. Nothing sucks more than drilling out steel with shitty bits or dull bits. Some specialty bits down there, reamers, countersinks, all that. This is my cubicle. This is where I spend 90% of my day, is at this grinder. It's just a grizzly grinder. It's got a buffer wheel set up on the one side, the grinder on the other. I got a flat platen on there with a glass backing. Wore the steel one out. So this is where all my flat grinds get done. An 8-inch contact wheel. I got this tool rest here I made because the one it comes with is about the size of where these 4 bolts are, and it's absolutely useless and pitiful. Just a water bucket to keep everything cool. Some benches and stuff. On top of the dryer here, this is where I do a lot of my Kydex work is done right here. I'm heating it up on here because it's metal. It's not going to burn or anything like that. And I get asked, what's the anvil there for all the time? Here's what it's for. So this is your Kydex. Just a little tip here for you guys if you're doing Kydex work. And you fold it over to make a pocket so that your knife fits in it. Take this and you place that on that seam, and it gives you a nice even seam. Nice crisp cool seam. So it's not just a little tip for you guys if you're doing Kydex. This is my Kydex press right here. After I heat it up over there, transfer it right here and press it in this press. It's just a foam press. And that I made too. That's actually 2 speaker boxes turned around backwards, and then just wood laid over the top. So you gotta have some music when you're working. Gotta enjoy it. You know what I mean? Here's my fridge, which is not a fridge. It even tells you I am not a fridge. But That's where I keep all my stuff that I don't want to get dusty or messed up. All my supplies and stuff is in here. Scotch-Brite, sandpaper. There's G10 carbon fiber. This is constantly being replaced because you run out of it a lot. All your tape, just basically all your supplies. Some titanium, lots of gloves. Gotta have gloves, man. Taps, nuts, bolts, everything. And this side is just more stuff. Everything is labeled. I have a thing with labeling stuff so I know exactly where it is. And it always goes back in there because otherwise you're running around looking for shit all the time and it'll drive you nuts. And it's counterproductive. So yeah, that's a Spartan I left in the forge too long. Don't do that again. And sizzled the tip a little bit there. So yeah, try not to do that. Here's where I keep all the folders. I keep them all in these little individual things. There's a bally in there. There's a couple of them. Keep them in there so I can keep them separated from each other. They don't get dusty and all the parts and stuff stay in there nice. You don't lose any or mix any up. Some blanks up there that I've cut out, ready to go. This is the table where I take a lot of my pictures and lay all the knives when I'm working on them. They're all laid out here. This is my Huntsman. This is my personal knife. I love this friggin' thing. I wouldn't trade the world for it. 1/4 inch stock. It is a beast of a blade and it will handle whatever the hell you want to do with it. Literally. Yeah, love it. Love it, love it, love it. The sheath. Oh, this is the paddle holster setup. This is nice. These are definitely sweet because you just slip this right, you pull it out, slip it right down in between your pants and your waist, and it's so comfortable, it's perfect. And you could mount it different ways too. There's a couple different ways to mount it. You can look it up. But yeah, so that's that. Here's the finishing table. Start over here. Some T-handles, pens, stuff like that. Lots of taps, lots of hex keys, micrometers, all types of stuff like that. Epoxy, everything that you need. When you need it, it's there, and you know where it's at. These are my bins where I keep all my stuff. Like this one's all Kydex stuff. Got all your eyelets, grommets, Chicago screws, clips, ball and chain, tech locks, all types of stuff in there. This one's just all your different screws and different various heads and pitches and threads and whatnot. So all types of stuff. Very helpful because a lot of times you'll lose them or need to replace them or something happens. So you gotta have those. And then there's another one on the bottom that I keep small templates in and stuff like this. Alcohol wipes, pin stock, or rather this is tube stock and pin stock here for pin and handles, and then up here is all titanium pin stock. Alcohol for wiping down the blades. Here's my strop that I strap out all the knives on. That's how I sharpen them. A lot of people ask, how do you sharpen them? This is how. This is the best way to sharpen them, man. Old-fashioned way, and it comes out great. Here's my book, the black book, man. This has everybody in it. If you've got an order, you're in this book. So yeah, this is how I get back to you guys so fast. A lot of guys say, how do you get back so fast? Well, there's a tablet and my phone is sitting right next to me, usually right there at all times, so I hear it and I get right on you guys. Yeah, some crap down there. My stereo, there's an etcher in that box, but it's a piece of shit. If you're thinking about getting an etcher, the Knife Kits one that they sell on their website, it's a piece of crap. Do not buy it. So yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything in here. I got heater down there. It says acid. It used to be my acid thing, but you see how big my one is now. It's just got all sanding drums and whatnot in it. This is all milling bits for eventually when I start messing around with that. This is just stuff for the grinder that I keep so it doesn't get all dusty or whatnot. Everything gets dusty in here because you're working with a lot of the handle material and stuff like that. It's just dusty as all hell. Sorry it's dark over here, but there's a milling vise in there. This electric die grinder with carbide bit. I got lots of these carbide bits. They kick ass. They are lifesavers when you need them. Just bandsaw up there, or not bandsaw, sawzall up there. Some rags and just various supplies. Scrap steel there, scrap steel there. There's stuff everywhere. What else did I cover? Air compressor back there so I could blow dust all over the damn place and drive my girlfriend nuts. The pegboard, just got Dremel up there, some various stuff. There's my vise. This is the Fordham knockoff from Harbor Freight that I use for texturing all the handles. Some templates. These are templates I use. Sometimes there's a Spartan template, Karambit. What else we got in here? Big Tonto right here. Bowie template. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I think I've covered it all of what's in here and how I use it and how it gets done. So yeah, this will be the next run. I'm starting this probably later on tonight, if not in a little while, so I can start getting these banged out, get them all shaped out and profiled out on here. But yeah, that's how it is, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Little tour, and thank you again. Thank you all. I appreciate it very much. I appreciate all your support and all your help. So have a good one, guys. Bye bye.